Hello students, this is a continuation of the vectors on H2.1. I'm at the bottom of your packet. I believe it's page 220. There it is, 220 it says on there. There's 4 possible relationships between vectors v and w. They can be equal because the vectors have the same magnitude and the same direction. Vectors v and w have the same magnitude but different directions. Vectors v and w have the same magnitude but opposite directions. And vectors v and w have the same direction but different magnitude. So one's smaller than the other one. So you can think of magnitude a little bit like length, even though it's not exactly the same thing. We're going to go ahead and go on to the next page, 221, and do a couple of problems here, story problems. We're going to start with number 7. Oh, and also know that if it's a tailwind, you add it to how fast a train is going, or a plane or train or whatever is going. And if it's a headwind, you subtract the result from how fast the plane is going. Okay, so first one, the plane is going 100 miles per hour. So again, this is number 7, 100 miles per hour. And we're supposed to draw it, and it has a tailwind of 25 kilometers per hour. So it's going 100 kilometers per hour, not miles per hour. Model the situation with vectors. So here, plane's going 100 miles an hour, or kilometers per hour. And then a tailwind of 25 miles per hour. So it's still going the same way, 25 miles per hour. So the result is it's going 125, and instead of miles, it should be kilometers. I keep getting that wrong. I apologize. So that's 125 kilometers per hour, and you're done. Now it gets a little bit more difficult. Let's go on to number 9. Number 9, suppose a train is traveling south at 100 kilometers per hour and meets with a westward side wind that is 25 kilometers per hour. Model the situation with vectors and find the resulting speed of the plane. So we have the plane traveling south at 100 kilometers per hour. And then we have a wind coming this way at 25 kilometers per hour. So the result is going to be the plane gets shifted this direction, like that. So the way we figure out that speed is we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. So we're going to say A is 25, B is 100, and this is C. So we go 25 squared plus 100 squared equals C squared. So 25 squared is 625, and 100 squared is 10,000. Then we take the square root of that. And we say the resultant speed is 103.08 kilometers per hour. So if it's straight, the same, you're going to add. If it's the opposite, you're going to subtract. And if it's sideways, we're going to do the Pythagorean theorem. At the end, I always ask myself, does that result make sense? Okay, so it's not going exactly this, but it's pushing it this way, so it's giving it a little bit more speed, and that's how we get 103.08 miles per hour. Again, round to the nearest hundredth. Okay, students, you'll have the back side of the worksheet to do, and I'll get that for you. Have a great day. You rock.